So, what is an online business manager or an OBM, and how do you know when it's right to actually hire one for your team? So, hi, my name is Michele, and I am a certified online business manager. And I kindly kick digital CEOs out of the back office so they can focus on more sales, more revenue, and my very favorite, more impact. So, what do I actually do? You may or you may not know what an online business manager is, or a digital CEO, or some people call us integrators. We all kind of do about the same thing. So essentially, what an OBM or an online business manager, it is the right hand to the business owner. Yup, got it. I love to step into the business and be the sounding board, the someone to brainstorm with, share ideas, and be proactive in the business. And I actually also help you by managing your team and handling all the back office operations that happen in your business. So think of us as the manager of all the things. So your team, your metrics, your projects, all of those different things are the things that we handle as online business managers. So those so as I just mentioned, there are like four key areas that we handle: projects, operations, metrics, and team management. And I'm just going to go ahead and dive into those each just a little bit more so you can get an understanding of what I do on a day-to-day basis. So project management, it's exactly what that is. And I'm pretty sure you probably already know, if you're a digital course creator or something along that lines, you know what a project management is, or planning and making sure that the projects are actually getting set up and done by all the doers on the team, and that every task has somebody attached to it, that it's and to make sure that it's actually getting done. So specifically, like if you have a launch that you're going to do, or a website, or you're creating a new digital product, you're creating a course. So all of those different things do require some sort of project to go along with it. So I spend a lot of time in project management systems to make sure that everything is attached to everything, and keeping the team communication, because I'll have a business owner will actually just put items in Slack or a chat, and then I need to actually put those in the project management system and get them assigned to somebody so that they get completed and done. Or I know that I need to follow up to make sure that they're getting completed and done. Operations management. So this is creating the workflows, the SOPs, keeping the business and making sure that it's flowing easily and simply. Well, that's how I like to have the businesses flow, is actually easily and simply. Metrics management. So that know thy numbers, because they do tell you a story in your business. And if you're not keeping track of your actual numbers in your business, it's a really good time now to actually start tracking those. And I do have a tracking spreadsheet, so I will go ahead and put that link down below in the comments, so you know exactly how you can get your hands on that. And it's really just a Google sheet, but it has everything in there that you need to track your numbers. And the final thing, and probably the most important thing, like when we become business owners, we don't necessarily want to be able to have to manage people and manage a team. But when you are blessed to get to the right size in your business and you need to bring on those team members, then you're going to go ahead and have to manage those. So what's nice is that I come in and I do all that team management as well for my clients, so that they're not having to worry about doing it themselves. So one other thing that I want to just touch on is the differences between a virtual assistant and an OBM, because there are some key differences. One is that an OBM is not the person that's actually doing the task. We are the one that's managing the task and making sure that the right things are getting done at the right time by the right people. That's like the pretty much the main scope, or what you can consider being an OBM. Like where a VA is different, because they're actually the ones that are in there doing the actual doing of the task and getting those done and working through those. And as an OBM, I'm just managing those things. Some other key things that's different from an OBM to an actual VA or a specialist that you have coming into your business is the OBM does manage all the tasks. they're not the doer. And we really want things to be proactive and not reactive. And I think I've talked about this maybe in this video or another video. But we like to have things planned out so we know when they're actually going to happen. And also, like in OBM, we're paid at a higher rate and we only have a few clients. Like I don't have very many. I only have a couple clients that I work with on a day-to-day basis, and that's because I'm in the weeds with their business. I'm the one making sure that everything is moving forward and we're hitting our goals and we're getting that extra bump in revenue that everybody wants to have so that they can scale. That's like my main thing is I protect time of the owner so that they can focus on the things that only they can do, and that allows us to be able to scale the business to a higher level. So one of the key things that as an OBM that I need to have in regards to a mindset is a marketing mindset and a growth mindset. And I need to always be looking and focusing forward and making sure that I know exactly where we're going in the business so that we can get there. And I also like to make sure that I'm bringing on team members. If the business doesn't already have all the team members, then that's a key piece that I do as well, is handling the team members and bringing on the new hires that'll be coming in the business, as well as onboarding those new hires when they come on. Okay, so now we've covered the difference between a virtual assistant and an online business manager. So how do you know when it's time to bring on an online business manager? Well, your first hire is not going to be an online business manager in your business. It's not. We're not the first one. You are going to have other team members before we come on, because one of the key things is in order for us to manage a team, you have to have some sort of team in there to be able to do the task for us to manage. So when you're ready for an online business manager, so here are some key points that you're going to want to have in place before you hire an online business manager. And that is, you have a business or a proven business model and you have a business to manage. You're clear on your vision and your goals of your business and where you actually want to go and where you want to scale to. As an online business manager or OBM, I come in to the middle of the strategy. I come in the middle of strategy and implementation. So I take the strategy and I develop and implement a plan so that we can make sure that those goals are actually happening and moving forward. Another thing is that we're more of a strategic thinker. So we have that. We can get in there and actually know how things need to happen, to the things that need to happen in order to get those goals accomplished and those projects launch. Because I've seen a lot of entrepreneurs with half-built bridges. I'm not sure if you know what those are or not, but that's, you start a project and you get halfway through and you see something that would be really exciting and fun to actually do, so you stop building that bridge and then you start building another one. So I help you build the bridge to completion. So just think of us then as the bus driver, I guess you could say, where we actually drive the bus for the planning, the project management, the team, and the metrics. So everything in the background, we want to make sure that it's streamlined and simple. And we're not overcomplicating things, because who wants to have an overcomplicated business? Not when you're a small business owner. We all want things to be streamlined and simple. And okay, so one thing, what makes me a certified online business manager? Because this is a question that I get as well. So I actually attended a certification. So it was a 6-month long process where I attended different trainings on becoming certified. And then at the end of that process, I took a week-long test. Yeah, a week-long test. And when they said to me, you should like take the week off from work because it's pretty in-depth, I thought, oh, it'll be fine. I learned that yes, it was very in-depth and it took a lot of time to be able to go through, because they put you in circumstances or they give you different scenarios where you're actually trying to figure out and problem solve the different things going on in businesses, and the planning and the structure and the strategy and everything that needs to go on in a business in order to be an online business manager and help business owners actually scale their business to the next level. So for the most part, as an online business manager, or an OBM, we're a contract employee. We're not necessarily somebody that comes in full time for your business. We can be. There are OBMs that are full time and work just in one business. But for the most part, we do manage a few different businesses, and our day is set up like we do planning, we do check-ins with the team, we do a little bit of doing. So that doing is like the managing of or planning out the team and putting in the project management system and making sure all those things are happening. And so it's planning, supporting, doing, and then making sure that we're supporting the team as well, and then a little bit of planning at the end of the day to prepare for the next day. So that's the sandwich that you'll see most online business managers will take in their day. So there is what an actual OBM is, and if you actually may need one in your business.